This is why I train in martial arts. I am a little annoyed with the knife community right now. The people that teach you how to handle blades. Because the current wisdom right now is that if somebody has a knife and they come at you, there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Which I don't truly believe. I think it depends upon the skill of the person who comes at you with a knife. But when you say, well, I don't have a knife, and somebody comes at me with a knife, what should I do? They tell you to run. I say, okay, I agree with that, but I can't always run. So what should I do then? And to get anything out of them after that, it's like pulling teeth. Now, when I fall back on I want to do my Taekwondo responses I was taught to the knife, they say those don't work. Well, then what does work? So nothing works? Even though there are people who have actually fought off people with a knife? You're going to tell me nothing works? So I'm going to show part of this video just to drive the point home that you cannot always run. You can't always run. And I'm thinking the best defense against a blade is to protect your neck and try to protect your torso if you can't get away from them, or you can't pick up an improvised weapon to use against them to even it up. Because there are situations that you can't run from, and where nothing else is in reach, then it's you. So then what are you going to do? And I know what happens too. When you tell them that you successfully kicked the knife out of somebody's hand, they don't believe it. Just like people don't believe me when I tell them that I was a kid and I fought off somebody who tried to hit me in the head with a baseball bat. I slipped it. And I know it was because it was another kid. It was a child's force. So the force wasn't that strong. I don't think that if somebody that made it to the playoffs was swinging at my head and I didn't see it coming, that I would survive that. I understand that. But the thing is scale. It's about who's going to be coming at you. Anyway, I should have recorded this part with the regular computer, but let me show you what I'm talking about as an example of you can't always run.
Homeless man slayed by Freddy Krueger killer. Some guys take horror flicks way too seriously, and for an unsuspecting homeless man in Denver, his ending was as nightmarish as the movies. Around 1 a.m. on May 23rd, 29-year-old Brian Lucero was reportedly seen outside a convenience store when a man with white clown makeup approached him. According to police, the strange man was wearing a glove with 2 to 3 inch blades on each finger, reminiscent of a certain 80s fictional serial killer. Yikes! After threatening Lucero, the oddball took a swing at him with his sharp-tipped fist and began beating him down. Lucero managed to escape momentarily, but the clown caught up to him outside a Torchy's Tacos restaurant. Lucero was found with a stab wound to the throat, which he later died from. Surveillance cameras caught his killer fleeing the scene on a scooter.
So you see, he managed to fight the clown off, and he ran, which is what they would tell you to do. But the clown caught up to him. And you mean to tell me you have absolutely nothing? You have nothing, right? You have nothing to tell people for this? So everybody has to walk around with a knife? We can't all do that. We can't walk around with knives all the time. Maybe there's nothing you can do, even though people teach gun disarms too. Guns tend to be more lethal than a knife, except for close range. So I'm like this. I'm going to develop my own responses if I can't get help from knife people. I'm going to develop my own responses that I think would work based on my understanding of anatomy and my understanding of people's techniques. I'm going to develop my own. I'm going to fall back on the ones that I was taught. And you know what? And if you say it don't work, then fine. They don't work. You know what? Because you're not giving me anything better. So what are we going to do about this? People are being attacked by people that wield blades. We need to be able to help them. Peace.
Call 301-894-6616. If you want to find out more, go to cecilryu.org, cecilryu.org. Peace.